Hello everyone, my name is MD and welcome to something I've really wanted to do for quite some time. And this is my Minecraft world from 9 years ago. Maybe 10 years ago now. It's actually 2020. So, yeah, 10 years ago. There's some sheep, a cow, just chilling out in the water over there, as things used to be. This world was created in the original 1.6, if I'm not mistaken. And currently it's been made into a tree farm. But anyway, let's take a look at it. Now initially I spawned in on this island in this general area. I don't remember the exact spot. It actually might be right in here. I usually denotate it with a flower, but it looks like I didn't in this original world. Now no matter what laptop I've had, and this is the new, more powerful laptop. So more new games, like this is 1080p 60. That's pretty good. And here's the door to my little hovel. So expect some cool stuff in the future, but this island I spawned in on, I immediately dug underground to put my base in. It seemed like the safest place. So we go down, I would have chests in here, my bed was in that little shack, and I was kind of desperate. I needed resources. And so I kept digging. I didn't dig too far. I mean, I didn't. There's a zombie on the wall. I didn't dig all that far, to be quite fair, to be quite honest, but I wasn't finding like any iron, any coal in here. We're going to go look at a different cave system in a minute, and you'll see that, yeah, there's a bit of a cave system going on, but it's nothing special at all. Now let's quickly jump out of here, because as you can see, I was kind of done with this place. It kind of felt like this make or break thing. I remember it being this, I need to do this or else I'm not going to survive. So, this is such a garbage hut. My god. It is disgusting. But, I'll show you a quick cave system that was over here on this small island of mine. In the old version of Minecraft, it really loved making islands instead of like the Pangea stuff it does now. But here's the little cave system that I made. I could hear it, and so I found it. And we go down, there is, if we can find it, a mob spawner, which I think might be off this way, if I remember correctly. Yes, here it is. I also hate the new textures that they did for Mossy Cobble, and generally all the new textures that they made. But this is a spider spawner, it looks like, which I don't think it actually is a spider spawner. I think that just became the default one in one of the updates, which was probably the 1.8 Adventure update. Because that update ruined this world, which we will show in a minute. How do I get out of here? Here we go. Cobblestone. I should know that. Cobblestones, I always use cobblestone to show where I've been and where I was in my worlds. What's down here? Oh. Looks like nothing. It's just a shaft. Just a shaft. No need to get all worked up. There we go. Parkour our way out. How do I get out, actually? Do I have to go down to get up? Is that how this works? Am I lost? Oh, for God's sake. Oh, it's right here. Okay. There we go. And that is generally my island. Give you just a quick breeze around, because it is just a tree farm now. It's not too big in actual like island size. There's an island over there that I don't think I've actually really ever explored that. Oh, shut up, zombie. There's probably like holes right under the surface here that I forgot. Wait, you see that? Oh, I guess it was just a shadow, but it looked like that tree bark was much darker than what it should be. But yeah, it's just a tree farm now. And now we're going to head over to a few neighboring islands right next to it, right next to us. And just like quickly show off them. One of them had a surface level I can't sprint. Surface level mob spawner. There's a few of them in this world, like right near me. And ignore that over there for right now. We'll get to it. We'll get to it. I should have brought a boat with me. Oh well. That's fine, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, it'll be fine. It will be fine. This new swimming thing is actually super useful. Thank you, Mojang, for adding it. Makes swimming actually almost flung myself down a hole. Now this, I remember this quite well actually. I had gotten enough, what was it, gunpowder to make 64 TNT. And so I made 60. What do you do with TNT? You dig straight down to bedrock, nerd pull your way up, and blow the crap out of it. And that's exactly what I did. And it was glorious. Now this was back in the day when the TNT would glitch out and be white and remain there. It wouldn't hide. Oh, there's no need for this boat. Let's return it back to where it was. We actually may come back and use this boat. Make my life slightly easier. But yeah, these islands I never really explored too much. They're largely actually unexplored by me. I don't think I even really went over there. But here's a cow, as you can tell, and here's the surface level mob spawner. Hey there, it's another spider spawner. Now this has a fun history. This pole, I had once gotten severely lost. I think I may have been caving for resources, and I came up on the surface. I was super lost. I didn't know how to find home. Well, it's not that home. It's actually my other home, which you can kind of vaguely make out there in the distance. Also, I'll explain this ice later. So what I did was, to find my way home, I nerd pulled into the sky to find my house and turned up my chunk render distance and to find my house. And I found my house. And so instead of just digging my way down, because I made it out of cobblestone, I just kind of fell to my death, went to my house. I respawned at my house, and then came back here, picked up my stuff, and went home, since I knew where it was at that point. Now, the next place we're going to hit up is right over here. Now, this is a... No, wait. What is this? I'm trying to remember now. Oh, caps lock. I wonder if you can see that with the shadow play. I guess I'll find out when I edit this, if you can see that or not. So this became... I have a newer version of this world where I made it so that it wasn't screwed up by the update. And this became a tree farm. But this is a mob spawner that never worked because I didn't know how to make it. So here's the basic idea. There's a ledge up there where mobs will spawn, and they would get pushed down into the water, or like fall down at least, and then come down here where they would clip into that lava, burn to death, die, and then I would be here to pick up the items. It didn't work. It never worked. I don't know if it got broken immediately by an update, or it never worked to begin with. Excuse me. Oh, it's also, this is really janky looking because a creeper blew it up. Don't worry about that ice. I'll explain that later again. But yeah, this is like my little hut where I made it. I dug out everything. This used to be like a giant hill, and this itself was a different mob spawner. Excuse myself. Excuse me. Mobs would fall down in here, drown, I think. I don't actually remember how this one worked. I don't know, it was like off designs off of YouTube that I'd watch. This was like 2010, 2011 people. Don't judge me. And it's getting dark, and there's a bed in here, so let's actually use it. Oh, put a W in there. Whoopsie. Also, it says respawn point set. That's interesting. So I need to reset that in my regular house. But now we're going to head over to my main island, and we'll be hitting up whatever that is next. And so I left my little hovel over there to come to this island. And there's some weird... I do this in like where I live, some weird stuff. Now this actually little area right here I always called the Mushroom Kingdom, because mushrooms always spawned here, so why would I not call it the Mushroom Kingdom? But currently there's a new Mushroom Kingdom, which I found before I started this recording. And it is impressive, and Mario can eat his heart out. So what we have here was, it's a little bay where it comes in, and initially there's like a pillar of rocks and dirt that kind of went up. You can see it here. This was iron there I never picked up, but I kind of went up. You can see it. And I was like, let's build something around it one day. And I kind of regret it now because this is ugly as heck. And in other versions of this world, I have not done this. I have not built a basketball court on top of it. I thought it was so cool. Also, there's more ice. Don't worry about it. Like here's the backboards. I don't know what you'd use, but yeah, score points. I got some points. I did a dunk. I don't know anything about basketball. Huh. The most I know about basketball is Space Jam. That's not an actual lie either. Whoop. There we go. Now, continuing our tiny tour. Here's our staircase up, because I made this specifically for this. Here's my island. Just fill it with trees. Now, back in the day, birch trees would give you like all trees gave you the same type of wood. They did not give you the different types now. Like you didn't have birch wood, you didn't have spruce wood. It was all just the regular wood. Also, quick preview of that over there. Don't look at the water. Anyway, this is a baseball stadium because I played baseball for like 11 or 12 years. So of course I had to have a baseball field. Here's the announcer's booth. I think it's quite nice. Let's get down onto the field. You walk in, you get your ticket, you get your burger or whatever. Here are the stands. And you go out, you root for the team, for the home team, of course. And here are the dugouts you can't actually get into unless you go over here. You sit in, like, yeah, do it. You get up on the rail. It's like, yeah, you go. Or if you're Brett Gardner, you start taking the bat and you start hitting the top of the dugout. Yeah, it's a janky looking field. But you know what? You got your foul poles. You got your well out there center field. There's a baby zombie under here. This is also was land that I flattened and extended. So this just wasn't an addition, but this was an actual thing. There's a creeper right there, and there's a creeper over there. We'll talk about that garbage later. But that was made right before the 1.8 adventure update. That's anatomically correct. That is not. That one came first. Now there's our nerd pole over there again. Now we're going to go over here and look at these waters. This is a swamp biome. This was turned in the 1.8 update. Oh, that's disgusting water. In the 1.8 adventure update, all the biomes got swapped around or something happened. And when it did, it like moved the poles or whatever, and all my biomes got screwed up. This is not a desert biome anymore. This is a swamp biome. My island is located in a tundra biome, and that's why you see ice everywhere. So here's a fun pyramid that I actually quite like the design of. And of course, 2010, 2011, the Yogscast were big at the time, so I was like, I kind of have to have my own pyramid. And yeah, I made a pyramid. The Tomb of King Creeper, the most original name ever. You got your fire, you got your lava roof, and I think, well, this is horrible. That should be another thing higher, the block higher. Now, originally I was going to do like a chamber down here, but the problem is there's lava right there. There's lava above us. Oh, well, I just fixed the problem. Oh, what? Oh, torch. It's a torch. We knocked out the torch. Oh, not good. Yeah, I was going to knock this all out, but the lava was there, so I just kind of stopped. And what's this? I made a small cave here? Small mine? Oh, okay. I think I might have been chasing a sound. And that was what happened here. Anyway, moving on from the pyramid, we're actually going to go out behind the pyramid to find yet another surface level, what do you call it, thing. Surface level mob spawner. Because there are loads of them in this world for some reason. Because why the heck not? And there it is. This one, I think, it's a block in the sky over there. Nope, caps lock. This one I kind of took all the mossy stone out. Hey, look, the spider spawner. So I think at some point all of them got turned into spider spawners. There's a small nerd pole here for some reason. No idea why. Anyway, let's head over to my house. My newer house. Also, there's that. It's a thing. No idea. And here's a little dock. Yeah, I remember this. It's a dock for a boat. A boat which I don't have right now. I should have taken that other one. Let's eat a little bit. So actually first, let's go to the creeper. We'll just like take a buzz around it because you can't go into it. I mean, we could nerd pull our way up, but I don't feel like doing that right now. And then I have to dig my way out, yada yada. Hey look, is this stone or clay? I think it's sand. I'm gonna go with sand. I can't tell in that murky ass water. So give a quick buzz around the creeper. I don't remember exactly why I made this, but I remember making it. It took a while because that's all smooth stone. And as you can tell, it is not anatomically correct at all. It has tiny little feet and a giant head. And the face is also not correct. So I think this is the copyright neutral look for the creeper that I'm going with. It belongs to Blockcraft, which Blockcraft is an actual game. My phone just went off. Hi Kyle, you're now in the video. Congratulations. But yeah, oops, whatever. Yeah, look at this ice. This ruined my world. Here's my farm. It's not getting any water anymore. It's not so a terrible farm. But it's just horrible. It froze everything. And this ice extends down to the baseball field. All the way down. Oh my god, it just ruined this world. It ruined my cool jacuzzi thing I was going to make, or had made. Also, here's some dogs. I have a lot of dogs. They're all named after like YouTubers I used to watch. Look at them all. It's like 12 or 13 in there, plus these 3. Note to self, don't dig straight down. MD. Bad. Cake is not a lie. I didn't know what this reference was from at the time when I made that. But it was just all over the internet. So, you bet your bottom dollar that I got on top of that. Got a load of mushrooms. Let's go into the mine real quick. I'll show you this. Because I can show you the new mushroom kingdom. Excuse me. Because, for some reason, there's a buttload of mushrooms in here. I mean, you don't understand when I say buttload of mushrooms. I mean, they're everywhere. It's a disease. It's like it's spreading like an actual fungus. Excuse me while I get this. Oh my god. If everyone knows why this happened, I don't know if this is just like, oh, no. No. I did not expect to see you. Oh, okay. Bloody hell. Unexpected things. Just replant the Mushroom Kingdom like nothing happened. Okay, we're gonna pretend nothing happened because nothing happened, okay? Shh, nothing happened. Maybe they'll regrow or something, right? I don't even know how he spawned, to be quite honest with you. But yeah, the mushrooms are absolutely everywhere. It's quite strange. But anyway, getting out of here, if I can remember. I think it might be this way. Yeah, so mine, let me just grab some iron real quick. While I'm here, I might as well. Why not? What? Oh, I thought I'd like respawn there for a second. I'm like, wait, what? I think the cobblestone is always a good indicator of where to go. And sand shows you at least near the surface. And in a dead end. Great. Have I lost my own cave? The other cave I have... Ow. I have actually... here we go. This is it. Let me just put those there. The cave I'll show you in a second. I have like denotated with signs and stuff. I still kind of remember my way around them. Which is kind of amazing for a map that I played 10 years ago now. Like... Go down here, it splits the path off, one to the right, one to the left. This I use like signs for, so I can get back home. Home is that way. And these go down? No, it goes this way, right? No. Why do I have a sign there? Oh, the world just glitched there. So I don't know why that sign... I guess got confused a lot. Here we go, there's like... Yep. I was just doing home, that way. And it points up. Oh my god, I was so smarter back in the day. when actually doing this, instead of just digging my way up and hoping it'd be fine. Which it always was, so you know. And you get to the cobblestone gate, which says, hey, this is your way out. So, out of the cave, I'll quickly just explain another one, and I won't go down into it, because it's not that interesting or important. But while we jump up, I shall eat some bread. Oh, that gave me a lot more health than I thought it would. What difficulty am I on? Probably a lower one. No idea what it used. I have no idea what I actually played on. Usually I think I play on normal. Oh, for crying out loud. And quickly just reset my spawn point because it's nighttime. Might as well do it while we're here. But yeah, this place, the actual house design is nothing terribly special. Just square. Hideous. Oh, God's sake, there's another creeper out there. I'm not in the mood. But anyway, here's the thing. This was a lava thing. It was open. You could see it. And quickly going down here. Oh, hello. Going down here, I just kind of dug down with a staircase. I kind of went over here. I think I was listening for something. But this goes down to bedrock. And this is level 12 or 13, I believe. And it just goes off for miles. I heard a skeleton there. We're getting out of here because skeletons are dangerous. But yeah, that's how I found all my diamonds. Through that cave under my house. Which I think this intersects with it at one point, or at least it can, if I wanted to. And yeah, those are the cave systems in my world that I primarily used, which is pretty cool actually, because you get to see how they used to really structure themselves instead of the ravine style stuff now. Quickly get out of range of that creeper. Creeper's gone. Quickly show off the nether. I won't go too far into it, so you get a better look at the pyramid. Quickly show off the nether. Because the nether, how it used to spawn is radically different than how it is now. And I actually much prefer this one, because it was actually much more difficult. This is kind of an area to make sure I know where I'm going. And there's a ghast. Wonderful. So let me just, options, video, chunks, 21. I don't think that really helped. But here's the thing. Look at it spawn. We're on floating. These are floating islands. Oh, there's two ghasts. Oh, run. Run. I don't feel like dealing with that today. Nope, no thank you. See you later, Mr. Ghast. But it's floating islands. I much prefer this style of the nether and how it loaded. Let me just options, video, change it back to like 18, sure. How this used to generate itself. Because I think it was much cooler looking. But that's just me. Anyway, now to show off a house and finish this little tour up. Oh, here's a boat. Oh, I should show you this first. There's a snow biome out that way. You can kind of see the trees. You can see the pine trees out in the distance. Very cool. Now, sandstone's a little bit harder to see in this update, which I suppose actually might be a good thing. But if you go down here... Oh, for crying out loud. There we go. Look at this! America! And Donkey Kong! You get my stash. Yeah, my stash. My diamonds are in there. My stack. Glowstone, another rack. Redstone. Snowballs, which I got for that snow biome I told you about a second ago. Nothing behind there. Just want to make sure. Excuse me. Now let's head up the tower. Let's see what we got. And just, yeah, that's what's in there. That's what's in there. This is my dining room, my very sad dining room, which I just realized these are not even with each other, which is embarrassing and hilarious at the same time. Next floor is the observation room. You get a good look at the creeper. You get a good look at the horrible ice and the pyramid over there. Also, that desert biome is horrifically tiny in the width. When you go back to the mob spawner that I showed you, if you go back like another 20-30 blocks, the biome ends. But it looks like it does continue that way. They used to be just little slithers of land. And then we're going to go up and... Oh, another floor. Is this my workroom? Yes, this is my workshop. Not much going on. Just sand, garbage, stuff like that. Here's a cobblestone generator that does not work anymore. I think it works right here. And that's it. and it makes smooth stone. I don't collect it half the time because it burns away. So I'd have to remake that. Anyway, moving on. Here's my library room. This was before enchanting tables. With a view. Here's a map. Oh, oops. This will lead us to my original spawn, which is that way on that island, dead ahead. Now the map. Looking down. So now we're looking at the baseball diamond just over there. Yep. Yep, yep, yep. Pyramid, dead that way. Yep, yep, yep. That snow biome I told you about. Dead that way, where those trees are. You can just see them in my vision. Yep, yep, yep. Do I sound like Krieger right now? Yes, I do. Yep, yep, yep. Moving on to the last floor, which is... Shut that. A really horrible theater. Now, maybe you saw from the pyramid, you can see like the red on the outside, because this is the wall. The outside world is beyond this, and it's horrible looking. But we're watching the Mario Brothers movie with Bob Hopkins and John Leguizamo. It is John Leguizamo, I believe, who played Luigi. Now, just to help myself out, in the world, if I lost my house, I put these up, torches on them to brighten it up, and I made this. This is my Assassin's Creed jump-off point. I made this a lopsided beacon for myself to see. I thought the lava would be much brighter than it is, and it's not bright at all. But technically, this is the highest man-made structure in this world, if I'm not mistaken. Actually, that nerd pole might technically be taller, but you know what? It's a nerd pole, it doesn't count. But yeah, this has been my world. My single-player world from 2010, 2011. Thank you for watching this. This has actually been a really fun trip down memory lane. And I do... Oh, here's a dock, by the way, I made. Nice little dock, just like the one in the pyramid area. Thank you so much for coming and checking this out. And maybe we'll do some more stuff in this world, but an updated version that isn't ruined by 1.8 Adventure Update. Thank you so much. My name's MD. Until next time, you better not cry, you better not pout, until I get another goddamn video out. My name's MD. I'll see you all next time. Good night.